like, you don't even own your own base, buddy. And now, in the meantime, though, Oversky taking the bottom right base as well. He's going to get a third gas up before too long. So if he can hold out with these Mutalisks a little bit longer until he gets Lurkers out, the Lurkers should be able to protect his bases long enough for him to get the third gas going. And you can see on the minimap, Oversky working around, sending some Zerglings around again to try and do a flank while the Marines are distracted in the middle of the map. It could work if he can take out a couple turrets. That could even open it up for Oversky to do some even more harassment. There goes the Zerglings coming in there. It's going to take out one turret. Oh, Shine running his Marines back and even getting distracted by those Mutalisks in the middle while his Marines are running back. And he is definitely going to be pinned back in his base by this constant flanking, and it's Oversky is just doing this brilliantly. He's not even committing a lot of troops to this. He's committing 6 Zerglings at a time to this, just to keep Shine off guard, and it's totally keeping Shine back in his base. Every time, look at this. I'll bet Oversky, he's going to see with his Mutalisk those Marines moving out. He's going to do, he's going to lose one, but now he's going to probably run those Zerglings in. Now he sees that Shine's Marines are out again, and a few Marines in that bunker, but it's only one bunker. Plenty of Zerglings to take down that bunker. No SCVs running to repair. One SCV is there, but the bunker might, oh man, dang it. I think that Stim actually saved that bunker there. If he hadn't jumped out and stimmed and ran back into the bunker, then they wouldn't have had enough firepower to kill those Lings off before the bunker went down. But Oversky just camping in his base. Look at this, Oversky idling his Mutalisks in Shine's base. Shine is just not paying attention here. And this is a kind of he's still Shine again, not macroing that well either. He still doesn't have a lot of Marines built up here. So this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about when I'm talking about how he's not really the greatest of players. Yeah, in the meantime, Oversky has gotten those Lurkers out, so he is going to be well protected. I haven't seen any Science Vessels yet. He's going to have Science Vessels momentarily, though, I think. So it's not... Oh, Oversky, watch out! Flying his Mutalisk there. I don't think he knew those Marines were at that exact point there. Loses one Mutalisk, but manages to dodge out before taking too much extra damage. Now, Oversky's going for a quick hive here, and this is going to be very fun because what I think he's probably going to do is he's probably going to go for a Greater Spire, is my assumption, because, I mean, he could go for Defilers also. I guess that's probably even more likely, actually. But I'm just kind of hoping that Oversky, being the clever player that he is going to go for Greater Spire, although actually... Yeah, you know what? The fact that he's gotten so many Lurkers means he probably is going to go for Defilers. So never mind, scratch that. Otherwise, he probably would have been making more Mutalisks if he was going to go for Greater Spire. Never mind. But I guess that was just wishful thinking on my part. I was hoping. And here comes Oversky coming in with a decent attack. The Science Vessel's out, so he's going to be able to use his tanks to combat those Lurkers. But if he needs to watch out for that tank, nice. Oversky trying to dart in there and take out that tank. Doesn't quite work, though. Just too much Medic Marine fire. Gotta hand it to Shine. He's doing really well protecting that tank. Protecting his Science Vessel so far, although we haven't seen any Scourge yet. And that would be pretty critical. If Oversky could get a couple Scourge out and dart in there with some Lings and his Mutalisks and Scourge those vessels, that would be huge. They don't even have Irradiate yet, and so if he could take those out before an Irradiate ever even got off, that would put him way in the lead. There's the Scourge there. Oh my gosh, Oversky could go to attack. Science Vessel's actually out in front too. If Oversky goes in for a major attack here, he may be trying to stall for Defilers, though. And that's something that you can do very easily. And Oversky actually has a decent amount of map distance to work with now. And a lot of Lurkers. Jesus, that's a lot of Lurkers. So you can just pull your Lurkers up, fall back a little bit, burrow them again, and just completely delay. There's the Defiler den. Consume, probably not upgraded quite yet. Whoa! Jesus, we almost missed something there. Shine tried to go in there and take out the Lurkers while they were idling, I think, and Oversky barely managed to get him burrowed in time. There's the Irradiates finally coming out, but Oversky has a lot of Lurkers right now. He needs to be careful they don't kill the Lings. But, this is just delaying. It's forcing Shine to unsiege and siege up to attack the Lurkers and move in and irradiate and unsiege and move in and siege up to attack the Lurkers. And this has bought Oversky so much time that he's going to have Defilers out, I think, before. Although Shine trying to go around the side, Oversky's not having any of it. He says, no siree. I'm going to block you. And Shine trying to dodge back down the middle again, though. Oh, Consume is upgraded. Consume is upgraded. Watch out. Okay. Oh, if he can get a swarm off. There's the swarm on the Lings. It's going to force. Oh, he needs to get a swarm off on those lurkers, though. He needs to get a swarm off on those lurkers. There's no swarm on those lurkers. He's going to have to fall back. The Defiler. Oh, what are you doing, Defiler? Defiler's running away from those Lings. You think he needed to stay underneath that swarm. But I think the Lings may have also been dead from splash damage. I'm not sure. But seriously, though, Swarm is out. And usually, I mean, even when a Zerg player gets Swarm, like, barely as the Terran is moving up against their front door, they can use that Swarm to fight back. And usually that's not a good position to be in still. But you can come back from that, and so that means basically my point is that Oversky has stalled so long with this that he's gotten out swarmed before he was even really in danger, and so this I think Oversky has a definite advantage here, especially if he can take out some of those vessels. He will be in huge shape here. Look at this, Oversky at 3 gas, pumping out Defilers, swarming the heck out of the middle of the map and scattering Shine's forces. He's got a decent force moving down the right side, though. Oh, he's got a Defiler there and 1 Lurker. All he needs to do is plant that Lurker at the top of that ramp with a swarm, and he'll be golden. But Shine is falling back, so it's not even going to be necessary. Now, this is going to be an issue here. Is Oversky, you know, he's on his... Oh, he's going to take one of the vessels out! No! Oh, the vessel doesn't go down. Jesus. Almost had that vessel. Wow. But yeah, Oversky, he is on Air Force Ace, and one of the problems is they don't get to practice very much on Ace, and so one of the problems with their players that I've noticed is that they usually don't have as much multitasking and map sense. Okay, oh, get the swarm off, get the swarm off, get the swarm off! Oh, the radiate goes down on the Defiler, on the, the Lurker anyway, so the Lurker's going to be killed here in just a moment. Now, this is actually big trouble here. One vessel goes down, but Oversky needs to protect that base. Jump in the Nidus! Jump in the Nidus! Jump in the Nidus! Oh, the Nidus canal goes down! No! Oh, man, there was 1 Lurker, a couple Sunkens there as well, but I think that Oversky could be in trouble here. He might lose this base. Sunken's pelting away at those forces. Now Oversky's gonna he lost his Nidus canal, so he's gonna have to run the whole way over there. He probably does have crack upgrade on the Zerglings right now. It looks like he may. Oh, the Lurkers coming in. There's a lot of Lurkers. They're gonna be easily dispatch those Marines. The Marines blocked by the hatchery, not able to get completely around, but they do get away. And there we go. Now he's finally gonna clean this up. And Oversky managing to save about half of his drones as well. So nicely done on his part. Actually, that was really well done on Oversky's part. But we saw a little bit of what I was kind of trying to talk about is the fact that the Ace players usually don't have as much map sense about what's going on, just because they're I don't know, if you don't play as much, you kind of get a little bit your brain isn't quite in that certain mode, unless you're like Boxer, of course, because he's just been playing since he was born. Anyway, but yeah, so I was a little bit worried about that, but Oversky responding pretty well. Not quick enough, but responding well enough, though. Oh, come on, Plague. No. 4th base is going to go down. This is actually starting to turn a little bit in Shine's favor. Swarm! Yeah! Nice! Getting that swarm barely down on those Lurkers after consuming that drone. That was beautiful. Actually, he may have had the energy already, but Shine getting his 3rd base up, though, and that could be a problem, especially since he's been preventing Oversky from getting that 4th base, and that's really what Shine needs to do is take out those expansions here. And oh no, Vulture's coming in here. Vulture's pretty good. Mine's pretty good against Lurkers, unless unless of course there's they use Lings and completely drag all of your mines into your Vultures and kill your entire force, in Game 3 of the OSL quarterfinals, perhaps, of Flash versus GG Play. Not that I'm thinking of a specific game or anything like that. But